Anyone that's watched any of my videos will know that one of the most important things that I think we need to improve on the roads is our attitudes. Attitudes to how we approach the highway code, how we approach situations that we deal with day to day, and most importantly, attitudes to how we approach other road users. It's well known that we can very easily depersonalize other road users as we're driving about in our vehicles. Studies have shown that being inside our vehicles can have psychological effects and change how we approach other people. When I'm driving and when I'm out with learners, I spend my entire time thinking about other people, trying to anticipate mistakes in others, of course, but also trying to spend the day making sure that I don't inconvenience other people. Whether that's where I park, how I park, the speed I go round that bend in case someone is around it, or waiting an extra few seconds at that give way line. So when I'm not afforded that same consideration, I do find it frustrating, especially when that lack of consideration comes in the form of a very large vehicle. So take this clip, I'm approaching a give way and I'm turning right onto the A140. You'll have to take my word on what I'm telling you happens to the left, because of course my camera doesn't show that. I will eventually be investing in a camera that does show to the sides. This is my view at the junction. So to the right, I have a really good view down the road. To the left, there's a bend a little bit further up, and that does mean it's a little bit harder to pull out safely sometimes. As I start to emerge, I'll pause it now. And this is the point to the left where a lorry comes around that bend. I am already past the give way line, so I continue. But as I'm aware that that HGV is now coming up the road, I do my best to pick the speed up. My car is not a race car. It's not the quickest thing on the roads. And I do my absolute best to build up the speed. I'm trying to minimize the inconvenience on this HGV driver. Now let's see how the HGV driver responds to that. I don't want to hear comments about slating HGV drivers, but this is unacceptable. Do remember, of course, for those that don't still understand it, the dash cam prevents a wide view camera, so everything will look further away than it actually is. I can assure you this lorry is very close. So again, as we pass the sign, I'm going to pause it and then I'll resume it to the point where the lorry gets to that sign, and you can time yourself how close that lorry is now following. Now, I am a HGV driver, as I said, I hold my licenses, and how an HGV driver can drive in this manner a vehicle that could easily be weighing upwards of 30 tons is beyond me. There's no consideration for me at all. So let's look into this, into the advice that they're breaking in the highway code, and are they actually breaking the law? So first of all, rule 146, adapt your driving to the appropriate type and conditions road you're on. In particular, third bullet point down, where there are junctions, be prepared for road users emerging. Very simple advice, obviously not really taken into account. Rule 126, tailgating is where the gap between you and the vehicle in front is too small for you to be able to stop safely if the vehicle in front suddenly brakes. Tailgating is dangerous, intimidating, and can cause collisions, especially when driving at speed. Keeping a safe distance from the vehicle in front of you gives you time to react and stop if necessary. Dangerous and careless driving offences, such as tailgating, are enforced by the police. So people won't believe this potentially, because some people don't really like to open their eyes to facts. They like opinions. But tailgating is something that absolutely can get you charged by the police. Careless, dangerous driving. If you're in an HGV following me at distances like that, and then up to the roundabout, how close he gets behind me there, if I was to send that in, 100%. But I would rather try and spread a little bit of education and try and get these people to realize how they're driving. But now the law. So you can see by the time he's actually really close behind me, you can see I'm up to this speed here. What is his speed limit for this road? Of course, it's a single carriageway national speed limit. He definitely exceeds 7.5 tons. So his speed limit on a single carriageway is 50 miles per hour, and he's breaking that. Then of course, rule 144, you must not drive dangerously, drive without due care and attention, drive without reasonable consideration for other road users. So that was the law that they would, if that was to go anywhere, that is the law that would be used to prosecute them. I just find this unacceptable. I think most professional drivers, and obviously lorries are professional drivers, drive with pretty good consideration. I do get the odd one that tailgates, and I find that more frustrating than a car, but it's no, I mean, it's no different. Tailgating is something I find very, very annoying, especially as I've had 4 people go into the back of me, and maybe if they'd kept a bit more distance, they wouldn't have had to do that. Look, do let me know your opinions. As I said, try not to tarnish everyone with the same brush, but do you experience this sort of thing regularly? I really just don't see it as that difficult. If someone pulls out in front of me at a give way, whether they've seen me or not, all I've got to do is, as soon as I see them out, start easing the gas off, and we can create a nice gap. And you'll see that coming soon in a video on the dual carriageway.